Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon for anybody tuning in this video with us today. And the topic of this video today, which I know it's damn near played out, sorry, I said damn and darn, but at the same time. Who is Venom in PS5 Spider-Man 2? Now, a lot of people nowadays want to believe that Eddie Brock is in the game, but they have already confirmed and said he's not nowhere near in the game, which kind of hurts because I love Eddie Brock being Venom. And he's been Venom for me for years. And I'm still used to him being him Venom right now. But I know the symbiote's been on other hosts. We have other hosts of the Venom symbiote. We have Flash Thompson right now, Agent Venom. We've had Matt Gargan, the Scorpion, at one point as Venom. We had other people, like other superheroes, become Venom for either a short period of time or a long period of time. Like there's a story right now called the Venom Saga, or Venomverse. There's two stories right now, and then there's the God of Symbiotes, which his name is Null. I advise you to go check him out if you have the time or the chance to do it. I need to get on them stories myself, but strictly we are talking about people in PS5 Spider-Man who could be Venom. Now a lot of people are sticking with the big three: Harry, Peter, and Norman. Now right off the bat, we already know Peter cannot be Venom. I'm sorry. If you bought the collector's edition, you already know Peter's not Venom, because Peter is fighting Venom with Miles on the statue alone. Number 2, they have finally dropped the story trailer for the game, which of this video it was about last week. And I loved every minute of it. I've watched the video about 17 times already to figure out if I missed anything. But if you pay attention to the story trailer, he's not Venom. Yes, he has the symbiote, but he's not Venom. Now, I'm gonna also throw Norman out the window because it's a little far-fetched. Don't get me wrong. I know in the video it tells you right off the bat that Norman's company finds Venom out in the middle of nowhere. Yes, they're still sticking with the storyline about him being an alien. Thank God. I'm not gonna argue about how his origins it's been revamped so many times. I still prefer the origin story where Venom is an alien. So yes, they're sticking with that. Oscorp finds him in the middle of nowhere. A lot of people predict that the doctor you see going up to the symbiote is Kurt Connors. I actually believe that would explain the missing arm and everything, but we'll see. And then on top of that, Norman is the Green Goblin, and they kind of referenced it in the first Spider-Man game with him in front of Harry's tube of water, whatever.
I say healing tube. Well,
for me, I hope he either ends up being Green Goblin or even gives more evidence of him becoming the Green Goblin in this upcoming game. Now, everybody, including myself, and I've even had a long conversation with my brothers to make sure I wasn't crazy when we were thinking about this. Clearly, the strongest evidence of saying who's Venom is most likely going to be Harry. And yes, Harry has been the host of Venom before, not just in the books, but also in the TV show
Ultimate Spider-Man.
I want to say specifically Ultimate Spider-Man, because he was the first host for Venom because he came from Oscorp. They found him from space. And guess who it ended up getting on later? It got on Peter, because Peter was trying to save Harry from Venom.
Actually, no. According to this episode, it's literally made from the same DNA for the same spider that.
Oh dang, my bad.
It's from the same spider that actually bit Peter, but Doc Ock modernized it even more to actually appear like Venom.
You mean modified it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. But and it got on Harry, and it was worse. It bonded easily with Harry than it did with Peter. Yeah, it still made Peter kind of a dick. I'm not gonna lie. It still did that crazy Spider-Man 3 revamp we've seen constantly, which I don't mind. Still, it's just kind of funny now how that's in every form of media.
I'm talking about the Ultimate Spider-Man.
I know,
not
my
point. Spider-Man.
Listen, he's still a dick, Nate. That's what I'm pointing. He became a dick.
No, he didn't.
Yes, when I say a dick, he literally just blew off his friends. He said he stopped talking to all of them. Nova, White Tiger, all of them. He stopped talking to him. He's like, get out my face.
No.
He worked Bailey alone. He darn near got somebody killed.
No, he never bonded with Venom like that.
Yeah, he did. He had him for a while.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he
You forget,
didn't.
Venom keeps popping up throughout the whole show.
But doesn't change the fact that he never did.
He still became a dick.
No, he
Because he had him for a minute, and I
No,
saw
he
the
didn't.
symbiote suit with the symbol. It's in there.
No, he never bonded with Venom like that. Not even that long.
Well, yeah, I swear he did. I could be thinking of a different TV show.
Yes.
I could be. I'll let you slide on that.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
That wasn't what I was thinking, but oh well.
90s Spider-Man.
I think I was thinking of that. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. 90s Spider-Man was cool with that symbiote. Anywho, we're off topic. Harry's been symbiote, like the main host throughout all of Ultimate Spider-Man TV show. He was Venom and anti-Venom for that matter. He was never Carnage though, I'll admit that. But for me, the way I see the game, the way it's going, and I think I might get in trouble for saying this, but the way the game goes with Harry becoming Venom and all of that, it's like the story we should have gotten with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, if you think about it. What's the main thing about Harry? He's dying. Just like he was in the movie. He's dying. The only difference between the Harry in this game and the Harry in Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew, Norman Osborn, his pops, did die in the movie. But in the game, he's still around trying to help Harry survive. So in my opinion, this is the story we should have gotten for that movie, but it never came to be. So the way I'm seeing it already, Harry is sick. He's dying. He's been bonded with the Venom symbiote for so long, trying to keep him alive. But for somehow, some way, it got separated from him. And now I think really like everybody else, he hired Craven to get it back. That was scary. I wouldn't put it past him hiring Craven the Hunter to grab the symbiote form and bring it back. Because you notice the beginning of the trailer, he seems healthy, seems pretty good, really chill. Maybe a little stronger than what he's supposed to be. Then by the end or midway through, you notice that he's back on his cane. He's still like talking and helping Peter and Norman, all of them. He's still limping. And then he throws his cane out the window because he was that pissed. And then at the end of the trailer, you see Harry standing over a crater in a wall, right? It could be his home. It could be the lab in his dad's apartment, looking over the city of the destruction he's causing. So if you think about it, Harry is the perfect candidate right now. Since Eddie Brock ain't around, Matt Gargan is still locked up in the raft, and I don't really think he's going to become the Venom symbiote because he doesn't even give features of him being Venom, so it doesn't matter. But for me, I know Harry has to be the only candidate of Venom. Now, if they're hiding Eddie Brock and they'll be like, oh, he's not in the game, then cool. Really cool. Because I won't lie, that would make a lot of sense. Because they've hid stuff from us before with Marvel. And it don't matter if it was a game or a movie or a comic book. They hid stuff just to make the book or the game or the movie even better. So I wouldn't be shocked. If they just said, you know what, screw it. He's in the game later, like when the game is about to come out, it would make sense. But no, They're keeping us right where we are at a chest distance, like close in the chest, just to feed us enough to make us feel better. So I'm okay with that. I'm not going to be mad about that at all. But I can't, all these other ones that people were throwing up, like I heard at one point Miles was Venom. I'm like, no,
that's far-fetched.
Miles wouldn't even be Venom long enough. And look, the Carnage one makes sense, and yes, Carnage got a hold of him in the books, but Venom, like OG Venom, no, he wouldn't be on Miles for long. Especially with that self-defense mechanism of his with the bioelectricity. So
yeah,
that's not setting right. And look, I think I heard somebody was being stupid one day and said J. Jonah Jameson. I was like, Jesus Christ. Are we that desperate to see who's Venom? Like, I love Venom. I want to see Venom too. But really, why you got to go that far and be like, oh, it's J. Jonah Jameson? Nope.
No, not the hell. I mean, no.
Nah, J. Jonah Jameson ain't Venom either. Like, now it's like at the point where we're just either speculating or ranting. Like, really?
I think it's more than ranting.
I know, and look, somebody almost said Martin Lee. I'm thanking God nobody said Martin Lee. Look, I know he in the trailer, I know he in the game, but that do not mean he's Venom. Chill. Now, I won't lie. Interesting take. Somebody had told me that they thought Craven was Venom. I wouldn't be mad about it just because he got the physical capability of being Venom. He looked like him if he was like coated with it, but by my knowledge, the only time he wore a black outfit was to kill Spider-Man and bury him alive in a coffin. And that was literally one of the oldest comic books I've ever read with Craven. And then he shot himself in the mouth right after that. I was like, damn, what the hell? What was that for? I never understood. Now, mind you, I was a kid. I'm just reading this. I don't understand like the dark story behind Craven, but like he finally finished his hunt is what he felt like. Even though he knew somewhere in his stomach that Spider-Man wasn't alive, but the fact that Spider-Man lived, he felt like he couldn't obtain the title of the world's greatest hunter, and he shot himself in the mouth. If I'm wrong, tell me. I don't mind being wrong, so you can like educate me on more comic books. And I love reading, but if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, tell me. But that's what I was reading as a kid. But like now, looking back at it, I understand like what Craven was going through. So now I wouldn't be shocked if he was Venom. I wouldn't be at all. It'd be an interesting take. I wouldn't be shocked. This is Insomniac Spider-Man story. It is Marvel related, but the story and the character, some of it is still the same as 616 Spider-Man, but still there are such twists in this story, they can make it their own. And the fact that this particular Spider-Man was featured in the movie as a side character just as well. So this universe, their twist and take on the Spider-Man mythos and everything going on with it. So for me, I know Harry is Venom. I don't care if any other one pops up. I'm gonna be really shocked though if Eddie Brock is in the game, but they've already confirmed and said he ain't in the game. But if they're lying, that's even better. So, you got any more to add to this one, Senpai?
Honestly, no. I mean, it's literally the only logical thing that Harry might be the Venom in this.
True. Well, if y'all got a different take on it, or if you have a different opinion, let us know. Or if you got crazy other options on the board, tell us too. But until then, you guys have fun. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later,
ya.
Websters.